Yes, not a bad little introduction there for Dr. Sir Fraser Geesin, BA Honours. Thanks, John. Haven't quite got the knack of giving me the proper respect yet. But no, Dr. Sir Fraser Geesin. I have studied humour to a very high level, the highest. And that wasn't a bad little introduction there from John. As a compares introduction, you'll notice he started about this level like this, and then rose in tone like this, and then the name of the act! And it's actually that rise in tone, which is the active ingredient in any decent compares introduction. Now, as I say, Dr. Fraser Geesin, BA Honours, what I've done with science is I've distilled the compares introduction down to its very purest essence. So here, let's get this started properly. I know you're all excited, warmed up and ready for some comedy. Now it's time for the act to walk on. Now we don't have any walk-on music here this evening, unfortunately, but traditionally there'd be some walk-on music, and there are various kinds. This is your standard kind of walk-on music. You've paid around £12 to £16 for this. There may well be a meal included. And what you're going to get here is there's a young chap who's going to skip onto stage and very competently entertain you with stories about internet dating and rail replacement buses. Then we've got this.
It's a free show, yeah? And it might not be funny, but that's not the point. Alright? The point is it's about the truth. Truth behind the lies. Alright, maybe no one from Monsanto or Nestle actually turned up, so
They're kind of preaching to the converted a little bit there. But then this is the O2 now. You've paid around £60 for this. It's your big night out of the year. There's a guy who's going to come on from a cloud of cocaine and celebrities backstage like Jesus Christ, and you're fucking miles away, but you're sat down, there's big telly, so it's just like you're at home. And he's going to rock your world by talking about like internet dating and rail replacement buses. Now, I'm not entirely sure how I fit in with this, and I don't know what this is, a bit of an odd thing. So I've just gone for something neutral. Hello, welcome to me, Dr. Sir Fraser Geesin, BA Honours. Now, one would normally, in this situation, come up with some sort of opening statement, such as like, I'm really happy to be here in Brighton. Yeah, you see, that's quite a traditional British reception to such a statement. There are various cultural differences in stand-up comedy. If one mentions the name of a place where you happen to be in America, one gets a very different reception. Here's a typical example from a Mr. Mark Maron.
I'm happy to be in Nashville. I come here fairly often.
You rock!
But, clearly in America one can get away with an awful lot less. It's marvellous. And then it's time for some jokes. Marvellous. We're all excited about that, aren't we? But we've had some marvellous jokes here this evening from John. We've had a lovely chuckle, a bit of a laugh. Marvellous. But why were you laughing? What is a joke? What is a joke? Well, essentially a joke is establishing a pattern and then breaking it at the last minute. Establishing a pattern, that's your setup, and then breaking it at the last minute, that's your punchline. So, again, with science, Dr. Fraser Geesin, I have crafted for you a joke. So here we go, here's a joke. We all laugh, we all enjoy that. We don't quite understand why. It's a bit like dark matter, we're investigating that. You know, there's lots of research still to be done for Dr. Fraser Geesin. Yeah.